2012 is a big year for the United States. Not only is it a leap year, but it's an election year. For this year's presidential lecture, Murray State was honored to have not one but two big political heavyweights, each one at opposite ends of the spectrum. Tension-filled historic Lovett Auditorium when political power couple James Carville and Mary Madeline took the stage. Madeline started off the night with witty remarks toward her husband and a funny quote from the former Vice President Dick Cheney concerning his hunting accident.
Never forget this. I flushed a covey and I sprayed Harry and I peppered him pretty good. I'm from South Chicago. I said, is this a cooking accident? A plumbing accident? I have no idea what you're talking about.
As Madeline went on, she brought up topics concerning her party and our current president, Barack Obama.
But in addition to the history of incumbency, this president has in his favor a hugely professional, really good campaign team. He is raising more money than has ever been seen in politics.
James Carville then took the stage and eased the atmosphere in true Carville style.
My favorite event, I have to tell you, during this whole Republican thing, and it's fun to watch, I'll tell you that. It's like Super Bowl on steroids. Was that Jewish debate there before the Jewish Republicans. And, you know, of course, Newt, he pandered. He promised them that his fourth wife would be Jewish. And then they asked Perry how would he deal with the West Bank, and he said, free checking. And of course then they asked Michelle Bachmann how would she deal with the Shiites, and she said she'd eat more fiber.
Carville then gave us the breakdown of the current president's standing and what he's up against.
The real underlying thing that we face with here is, by historic standards, the president is, at this point, is a pretty weak incumbent. He just lost a huge midterm election. He's trying to ascend the summit of Mount 50 in terms of approval. He seems to be getting a little bit closer, doing a little bit better. But still not an incumbent in anything where you would call a commanding position. But he's being faced by a really weak front-runner in terms of Mitt Romney. And Mitt Romney is being chased by a almost ridiculous field. I mean, to call it weak is giving it a lot of credit.